Ready? Sit. Straight. Straight. Look. Come here. Straight. Sit. Straight. Sit. Straight. Paw.
Marshall came to be with us. We were contacted by his caseworker. She said, "Oh, what would you think about adopting him?" And she knew that we were kind of interested in adopting special needs. So we said, yeah.
Basically, I guess we kind of said yes right off the bat.
Yeah, so we had just met him one time and we said, yeah, we'll do it. We adopted him. That was 20 years ago. Yeah.
His special needs, to boil it down, would be...
He's on the autism spectrum and he was diagnosed with Asperger's. His IQ is, low, and he has a language disorder. It was very difficult at first. I mean, he had 15 tantrums a day because he would want to communicate something and he couldn't. He didn't have the words and everything was changing. The neurologist gave us so many wonderful tools, really honestly. Like, Marshall is always going to be way more capable than you think that he is.
I always make sure her food rings, I had to make sure her food rings are ready to be filled up for her dinner.
Having his bike helmet on, and he needed help, but he really could do it. So after weeks and weeks of just, I need you to take, he would go, I'm trying. So you're gonna keep it on until you can get it off yourself. And it was very hard. It's all of those instances in his life have been very difficult to hold him to account and to hold him to a higher standard, but he always
steps up. I mean, he generally always figures it out, and he's proud of himself when he does, and we're proud of him, of course.
It's a long road to get there.
He consistently proves what the neurologist said, and that is he's capable of more than we think he is, you know, all the time.
Hold him to a higher standard than you think he is capable of.
Right.
It's been good.
Have a
great day at BCI. Bye, guys.
Love you. Careful.
See ya.
Wow, I don't. For me personally, graduating high school and having a job in this, this way,
this capacity.
I wouldn't have dreamed it. I mean, I can't say that I had some negative vision of how awful it was going to be, but this is brighter than anything I imagined.
Have a good day. Love you, dude.
When you have special needs, you just go to school longer and then eventually you graduate. But he kind of graduated high school on time and then went to BCI to work.
So at BCI, we employ people with disabilities on all different levels. Mainly it is people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. More commonly, it's people that have Down syndrome. You may have a diagnosis of Prader-Willi, cerebral palsy, autism. It's a variety of different disabilities. Marshall actually started with us when he was in high school. Back then we had our School to Work program, which allowed approximately 100 students to participate in job exploration and then trying some of the work here. So when he graduated from high school, it was a really smooth transition, something he was comfortable with, and his family and him decided to start working full-time at BCI.
I know without a doubt that Marshall loves it here. First of all, you can hear him talking about it from the moment that he comes into the door.
Dylan's coming in right now. Right there. Dylan, they need you. Right there, that's
His day starts at about 8 a.m. is when we open our doors and allow the employees to enter the building. They come in and they prepare themselves for work by going to their lockers, putting their lunches away, getting clocked in, typical stuff that you or I would do when we come into work. And then he kind of hangs out with his friends for a little bit, is prepared to go to the floor, checks where he is on the scheduling board to see what line he's expected to be on. And then once the bell rings, he walks right out to the floor, the line gets going, and he starts working.
It's his favorite place to be. I'm not lying. He loves it here. I love it here, but he's absolutely excited every day when he walks in the door. He wants to see where he's going to be for the day on the board. If it's someplace new, he's even more happy because it's a change instead of doing the same thing every